Hey y'all, it's Sunday evening, so what that entails, which means it's time for another video for YouTube and my life update. So let's see what's going on as usual. I've been working on Isabella, David, and Cassidy's third story for the Town of Unknown to wrap this up, for their trilogy basically. And I have about 6,000 words done into it, so it's getting there. And try to do another 2,000 this week. So then about 2 weeks I'll have my 10K for the first 10K done. So awesome. And that's about it for writing right now. I do have some ideas stuck in my back of my head. For characters are talking to me, but they're gonna have to wait their turn. So yeah, I want to wrap this book up first, and then put that together. And then last week I published Crimson Rose #9. So those are all done and everything, and so things are going well. So yeah, just working on this book, and it's probably going to take me probably at least a month or two to get done. So my videos will be talking about that book for a while, and then I but started actually doing like an end of the week post on Instagram and TikTok showing my progress. So yeah, that helps a little bit. And then, of course, I put my Sunday post up too on my webpage talking about where I've gotten on that too. So, just taking my time finishing this book right now, I guess. So, quite interesting so far. Actually, I kind of like wrote the ending earlier this week because they showed me what they wanted for the ending. So, I just got to get down to that part, and it's gonna take me a while. So, yeah, awesome. Moving on from book news, my week's gonna be pretty much the same. I did start doing my walks again after my accident. I still have some chest pain here. It just doesn't want to go away, probably from bruising. And I'm also started doing my yoga again. So my twice a week walks and twice a week yoga. The yoga's not as easy as it was, but it'll get better once this chest pain goes away. And then, of course, it's baking day tomorrow for Muffin Monday. We're going to use up some of the fruit and that we have in the refrigerator. So cherries and probably blueberries mixture again, because I just don't want it to rot. And moving on from that, it's going to be a typical week doing my deliveries. Just finished tonight, so I hit my income goal and came home early for once, so that was kind of nice. Might be changing that schedule around a little bit for winter and for the rest of the year. Might go out one day in the afternoon and make my extra money, and then I don't have to be out so much on Sunday, because Sunday gets kind of tough around here. The stores close early, especially like at the mall, because the mall closes at like 7, and it just kind of dries up around here early. So I might be changing that schedule around. And then as far as the car, right now, everything's just up in the air, I guess, until we figure out what the insurance companies are going to do. And I did speak to the lawyer last week, and there's not much they can do right now either. So it's just a waiting game, I guess, which kind of is disappointing, but that's how things are. So I know the guy who has the car has been looking for parts, and he needed to get some more, but he can't really do anything until we figure out where things are going with this. So yeah, I don't quite know what's going to happen with the insurance companies, but hopefully one of them will come back and tell me what they want to do. Moving on to my end of the night financial stuff. I did my $100 into my brokerage account, which I bought some shares for VTI this week. Gonna be doing that for a while. Actually, I'm gonna do VTI and SHED to grow those two up to about 60-40% of my portfolio, and then I'll throw some money back into the other ones. So not really doing much on those. I was almost flipped over to the green for once after 8 months, but the last 2 days didn't go too well. so it's still in a little bit. I think I need to make about $50 back or something like that. But it was almost close to actually going green, which was nice. But maybe that'll still happen. We'll see. And then other than that, my retirement fund has about $1,100 in it, so that's growing. I just still put my $10 a week in that. I don't really do much with that, so that's kind of just automatically removed from my bank account, and then my savings account has a little bit of extra money in it. I'm not really putting any more money into that at this point, except for once a month, just to even it out. So whatever I make in interest, I'll add enough money to make it, like $100. So things are okay. Once I pay my credit card off, which should be next week, I will have some extra money to put away. So I'm going to start saving it or putting more into my brokerage account. I'm not quite sure yet. I have to figure that out, I guess. I know, really, what a struggle. But it's kind of cool to have some extra money, considering, I'm with my disability and kidney diseases and all that. So doing my deliveries actually changed my life around. So I'm so happy with that. And then I'm still working on my paying off my car, even though I can't drive it right now because it's in the repair shop too. Who knows how long. But I'm down to $19,000 left on the car. And I did pay my $100 today. And then at the end of the next week, I'll do my big payment of $345 or $375. Yeah. So probably by the end of September, I'll be down to about $18,000. So it's still on my goal to pay that off by the end of next year, which will be awesome. So other than that, life is just, same old, but doing reading, gaming, my photography stuff, trying to build that up a little bit as an extra income sometime. I got plans for that. I just have to figure out what I'm going to do and how to implement them. So things are going well. Crimson Rose sold a little bit. I made about, my usual $25 to $40 a month for my book sales. But that's okay because I don't really do any paid advertising. So I'm happy with that little bit of money. And that's about it, I guess, for this week. So I will cut this off and see you next week to see what my update's doing. And gotta get a haircut, obviously. But I kind of waited because I had this scalp wound, so I didn't really want anybody screwing with my head. But so that's the end of tonight, and I will be back next week. So how things are going with you if you got this far, and let me know in the comments. I'm always willing to answer people. So see ya.